Don't let them know that we put on characters for these. That would really sound like this.
It's Christmas in Hollywood. Santa's up in the hood, waiting for a mistletoe to fuck. Ho, 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 motherfucker.
Hey guys, Lifestyle here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
Were you supposed to put these on?
Oh.
Are we going to hold each end?
Wait.
I can barely see it. Hey guys, Lifestyle here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
It's the twosiest of twos because it's the 2nd of December.
2020.
Really walked into that one, but
Yeah.
I feel like I dug myself out.
Now I had the movie right here to hold up. You took it.
Oh, yes.
Today's...
Let's, even though it's not the 2nd,
we like to do this.
this is the Christmas one, so pretend there's a 2 here.
It's Die Hard 2.
Die Harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McLean, is this what you were expecting?
This is just the beginning.
Bruce Willis, Die Hard 2. Die Harder.
It's the sequel to Die Hard, which we did last year for number 2.
A year ago today.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to, do you know the second verse? Just last time you took the plot, but I can't remember the entire second verse.
Oh,
we just did
how's it start?
It's no one dies harder than John McClane.
Nobody dies harder than John McClane.
Holly's stuck on a plane.
About to crash into the Potomac River.
On the eve of Christmas.
Came to get her back in a beer.
No, that's the first one.
Argyle and his buddies.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
No one dies harder than John McClane, even when his wife's stuck on a plane about to crash into the Potomac River on the eve of Christmas. And airport security kicked him out, but John McClane is just too damn proud, and nothing could have made him not deliver, because that's his business. And with a lot of fights and gunplay, he blew that plane up on the runway, and with a little help from Alan, Holly's plane could land.
Yes. Full spoilers for this. It's Die Hard 2. Everybody's seen it except for this guy, but now he's seen it. So,
I want you to do your... Well, should we say the cat? It's Die Hard.
Do you want me to do the story?
We just did the story.
Okay.
We just did the plot. We do rate and then we go into the story. What's the rate in?
My rating?
Yes.
Well, I give this 4 out of 5. What's 4?
4 calling birds.
4 calling birds. What do you give it?
I give this 5 golden wrens.
Wow.
You sat there, right near the end, I don't think it was after, but you were like, obviously it's not better than the first.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said this to Dad last night. I don't think it's better than the first, but it is near. I don't think one overlaps. This movie was great. I said to Dad, which we talked about this with Bill and Ted Face the Music. What was my gripe with it? Was I don't know the rewatch value.
Yeah.
I could watch Die Hard 2 right now.
I could watch any of the Die Hard 2.
5?
No.
I could watch Die Hard 2, literally, like, that could be my Christmas movie every year. I was like, obviously it's not better than Die Hard, because there's gripes I had with it, which we'll get into. But I was like, this movie, like, off the bat, because I used to start with, like, a 10, and then I would go down, before we did stars.
Yes.
Because you don't like out of 10. I used to start at a 10 and go down and go up, whatever. Now, for these, I just kind of pick a number within the first 5 minutes and see where I go. I was at 5, and I couldn't be taken down. Like, I loved this movie.
Huh. Who's your favorite character?
Well, still John McClane.
What I like
Not
about this
Sam.
what I like about this one, I think, is it's a really good sequel because it continues the story well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of callbacks to the first. They don't just do the same thing as the first. Like, it's a different setting and everything. It is on Christmas, I guess, but it's 2 years later, not the same year. They bring all your favorite characters back. Like, Alan's got a bit. They got the reporter, the dickhead.
His name's Dick.
Yeah, they got Holly's there. They got the reporter chick.
Was Sam in the first one?
I'm pretty sure she's the lady in the first, right?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if Sam's not in the first, then I'm just an idiot. But, yeah, I really like this one.
You want to take the story then?
Yeah, Holly's on a plane for reasons we don't come to understand.
She's coming home to meet...
We don't know that.
I think she has her Nakatomi. I think she was probably overseas in Japan, something at work, but she's coming home for the holidays. It's very laid out in the first couple of minutes.
Anyway, so she's on a plane, and then John McClane is, like, going to pick her up, but then, oh no, his car gets towed, and then he's, like, stuck there, and...
He sees some terrorists.
He sees some sketchy stuff, and he's like, hey, don't I know you? And this guy's like, I've been on TV. And he's like, so have I. I like that line. Anyway, so then some stuff goes down. He gets into it with two guys in a thing. There's a shootout, and he's like, there's terrorists.
He kills Cochran.
He kills a guy.
Punk
feels
stealing
nothing
luggage.
about it. Then he meets Lorenzo, who's
He's
just...
a cap. Lorenzo's a cap. He's nice. He's a Washington D.C. cap. He's the captain. He's the cap.
What's your Lorenzo quote?
My Lorenzo quote? Oh, the quote that I wanted Lorenzo to say at the end of the movie, which he never does. I'm just getting too old to be a cop like this.
I thought it was, this is why...
Oh yeah, I wanted to say this is why I became a cop.
This is why I became a cop.
But then like 5 minutes later, I wanted him to be like, I'm getting too old for being a cap. Yeah, this is why I became a cap.
It's basically there's terrorists at the airport and they don't want to let the planes land.
But no,
because
the terrorists are at the church.
Yeah, because they're getting a drug guy coming.
No,
in.
it's a general. It's a It's a general that is being arrested in prison for treason.
Esperanza is his name.
Esperanza.
He looks like Michael Shannon.
A nice guy.
Yeah,
A little bit. A bit of a nice guy.
He does kill some people, but he's
kills,
very polite.
He kills the co-pilot, then shoots out the window, then kills the pilot. He chokes that one
which
guy.
Which is very mean.
But then, instantly after shooting out the window, he goes, well, that was stupid. And he starts crying over that. So he's like, I got no visibility here. I'm going to crash. This whole plane got ruined. Also, I got shot.
This is a cold movie. I kept mentioning this while we were watching. Everything they do in this would be so cold. Like, unbelievably cold. But, yeah, then the military comes in, and the military turns out to be working with, which were you really surprised by?
Yeah, I was really surprised.
Yeah. Which, back-to-back days, we watched movies with William Sadler, because you watched 3, because...
Yeah.
You watched in the same day Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and then Face the Music, and then the next day we watched Die Hard 2.
So, what do you love about it?
I really like the settings. I love the snow. Like, the snow is crazy in this one.
But it was cold the whole time.
Yeah, I know. But I really like snow settings. It's kind of like the sand of the cold, you know? But, I really like
Tremors
it.
where they just changed the color.
I hate that one. I really like the setting in it. I like the church setting. I love the race, I guess you could call it, with the... the snowmobiles. Yeah. I really like that sequence. I love the Alan scene. Even though, you know, it is just a little bit of help from Alan, but yeah, he's great. He's literally eating a Twinkie, and he's like, get that Twinkie out of your mouth. And then
he literally grabs another one he's opened as he was.
Yeah. What did you love about it so much?
Oh, all of it except for the things I'm going to list. The only main things that I didn't like about it was, as just comparing it to the first, was that it had a lot less of John actually taking out the terrorists, more of him just kind of badmouthing them and trying to figure solutions to stop what they're doing. Yeah. Because the first one is just a movie.
I think it's because they were ex-military that he was... Well, I mean, he does take everyone out.
He does, yeah, he does. But, like, the first... You compared him a lot to it in the movie Nathan Drake, where, like, if you play Uncharted, it's him running around shooting people, which is what the first one is.
400 men.
Which is what
per game.
The first one is him running, around killing people.
Because you can check your kill stats in the game, okay? Yeah. So you could end the game with, like, 400 deaths, and it's like, alright, on to game 2. He just murdered 400. It's crazy. Uncharted. I don't know why that's the only franchise that I think about that with, but it's like Call of Duty, they're just like a soldier and they're unnamed, so it's like you just go kill people. But like Nathan Drake's just a guy. Why is he killing so many men?
Anyways, I also felt this wasn't a bad thing. I just felt like this movie had a lot more build up to what was going to go down. First one, I was surprised. I think I talked about it in last year's video. It gets right into it. Yeah. Hans Gruber shows up and boom, everything's going down. We get a lot of build. We get a naked guy dancing or yoga karate.
On that, I think the first one is more simple in its execution. Where it's just like, it's very laid out and you understand what their plan is and everything. This one keeps you guessing, kind of like, they do introduce you to Colonel Stewart really quick.
And they say the general instantly.
Yeah.
But
it kind of keeps you guessing with what's going to happen and how the plan's working. And then, like, I really like the air traffic controller, Barnes who's working with him, and he's, like, trying to figure stuff out. And I really like that dynamic.
They don't explain all the church stuff until Barnes is like, well, here is where the lines were. Because I was standing there the whole time, how did they just take over an airport in this church? Like, I don't get their equipment. But then when Barnes comes in, I was like, look at this pipeline. This is it. Yeah. I liked that a lot.
What's the, is it Marv?
Marv, yeah. Marv, he came up and I was like, I'm not going to like this guy. Then he yelled Iwo Jima and I went, I love this guy.
It's like, just like Iwo Jima.
I don't know if he was in Iwo Jima. I don't know if he's just a fan of Iwo Jima.
I liked watching Eugene on TV. No, I think he was old enough to be there.
He's probably an Eugene, which is probably why he's so weird. And then he also has the good line of, like, you're gonna mess up all my filing systems. Is it under P or is it under F? For miscellaneous, it could be under P for planes.
That reminded me a lot of, well, I guess this was 5 years before, but it's kind of like in Tommy Boy where he's like, why don't you use file cabinets?
I don't like file cabinets.
I got my own system.
So that was one thing where I was like, man, they're building a lot to this. Also, just from what the song was, of what I knew going into this plot was a lot different from what I thought it was. I thought the terrorists were on Holly's plane.
Oh.
So it was a lot different from the terrorists standing around on walkie-talkies.
Dick ruining the plot again.
Yeah.
Just like in the first one.
He better die in the third or something.
He's not in the third.
He doesn't ruin that much. All he does is kind of turn the airport into a frenzy, but it doesn't affect the terrorists at all. Just, the airport's empty finally. Which is kind of for the better. Because
but
if the plane
throws a wrench in the plane because they can't get around as easily.
Yeah, I know, but if the plane goes down, all it does is like a 5-minute scene where Lorenzo introduces John to his brother Vito, and then he meets Sam, and then that's that. But like, I get it as like if a plane came. Also, the whole time they keep being like, well, we can't let anyone in the airport see this. Do they know that airports have windows around everything?
Yeah.
All the lights people would notice are off. A plane crashed.
Explosions.
Yeah. There's 2 different planes that blow up.
Anyway,
fire trucks are loud.
What about the ejector seat?
Like I said, I like it. I forgot that he's afraid of planes, so it makes sense.
It looks bad.
It looks bad, but it also, I always think he's going to hit the camera.
Yeah.
I'm scared every time I've seen it. He goes up, and you're like, he's going to hit it. It's going to be a
great scene. I'll throw that in right here.
Wow. It was cool. I don't know how much I have to say about it. Like, I loved it. I'll probably watch it again next year for Christmas.
Are we gonna... Do you want to keep doing the Die Hards?
Yeah,
we can't for Christmas, but I mean, do you just want to do separate
Like videos? I said, we'll do a Memorial Day and apparently a 4th of July, and we won't ever watch 5 because I've heard it's not worth it.
No, 5, you don't have to see it. It's really not good. I really like 4, though. 4, I think, is on par with 2.
Oh, okay. So it's a 5-star movie?
Well...
I thought they get really bad after 3.
No. Oh. I think, to me, it goes 5, 4, 3, 4...
5, 4, 3, 4?
5? Yeah.
5 is the best?
No, get stars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying 5, 4, 3, 4, and then, I don't know, 1 or 2. Because I'd watch it if I had to, but I hate it.
I love the scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he's like, it's gonna be fine, and Boyle's like, that's what you said about Die Hard 5. That's what you said about Die Hard 5. And he goes, oh no. I loved it. I'll watch it. It's my Christmas movie. And Dad was like, you couldn't watch Die Hard again? I was like, yeah, but I've seen the start of I've seen so much of Die Hard so many times.
Die Hard's great.
Like, the start I've seen so much.
Die Hard.
Oh, also props because you did that. Props to that awesome news jingle that is used in every single news station in every single movie ever. Yeah, I remember how it was like.
Theirs was really like techno.
I was doing it for a few minutes in the movie. I forgot it now. That was last night we watched that. That's it. Second day of Christmas.
I also watched Dr. Sleep last night. It was great.
Yeah.
So very fucking
You're
long.
supposed to ask me, or you're supposed to tell me what it was. This is the outro. This is the part where we do the outro. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Really helps the channel out a lot. Yeah, you gotta do 3 thumbs up. You do thumbs up and you do a second one, it takes it away. Do a third one to bring it back up. Subscribe for more videos and hit that notification bell so you get us all the time free. You can always change your mind, especially this month. We have a video every single day. Even after the 25 days, I think we're releasing some stuff.
Maybe.
It's like a full month of videos of us. Who are you?
Oh, jeez. I always do this part. I am Bat Tracy, and you can follow me on Instagram, Stardust, or Twitter at BatTracy01.
I've been Lex Dahl. You can follow me on Instagram at StraightEdgeAtheistJerk and on Twitter at IdiotDoll.
You should do Stardust for all the 25 Days of Christmas movies this year. That's all.
No.
Folks
Who are
and
we?
yokes.
Who are
Because
we?
you can follow us
As a collective.
at Punk Rock Blues as a collective on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
And you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues. Chuck us $1 or $2 for the
Or
2 days.
25.
25.
30. Just keep saying numbers. We're doing 100 Days of Christmas this year.
We usually announce what the next movie is going to be, but we haven't decided yet because we're filming these early.
Yeah.
But we'll know by the time this comes out, so we'll put it right here. on my hand. The movie poster. This is tomorrow.
Wow.
Woohoo! Buy.